the whole season has been great.
Okay, awesome!
It's always nice, I think, when there is a heart.
What could be more universal than this need to connect? I think I'm in love with you.
What? What?
It's such a romantic idea, and everybody wants to find their soulmate.
I'm crazy about you. I think we should be together. What do you say?
I have to pee.
It's still ridiculously funny, even though it does have heart to it.
There was something really special starting from the script.
Come on!
Oh, come on!
This is the story of How I Met Your Mother's first season. Before moving on to season 2, the cast and creative team got together to look back on their freshman year. This is our video yearbook.
Let's do this! Yes!
The idea came from Carter and I deciding to write about our lives. And so we decided that we'd write about a couple and a single guy. Like sort of based on my wife and I as the couple, and based on Carter as the single guy who had gone to college together and sort of had, graduated from college and become this weird little family unit.
Come on, guys, get a room.
We wanted to do something that was kind of, about people in love and about people, people who care about each other.
Will you marry me?
Of course, you idiot!
We started pitching pilots around the time everyone was saying the sitcom was dead. That was sort of the phrase that everyone was saying. And I guess our gamble, our idea was to think, well, maybe what it's lacking is just a little bit more heart.
Click. Off. Let's make out.
There's no off switch.
And showing that people don't just insult each other all the time, that they care about each other, and that we wanted to create a show with quiet moments.
You're right. There's no off switch. God, I wish there was an off switch.
We wanted to do a show that would be a good DVD show, where you could really delve into these characters' journeys over arcs and over an entire season.
It's a true ensemble. They're very supportive of each other and very supportive of all of us, everybody behind the camera. And they've become really good friends, and I think it translates. I think when you watch it, you really get that these people like each other and care about each other.
We really hate each other.
Casting a character that was kind of based on me, we picked Josh because he was handsome enough, I think. A lot of the guys just didn't have this going on, In the pilot, there's a big monologue towards the end where Ted sort of says all this stuff about how he's tired of being single and he's ready to settle down.
You know what? I'm done being single. I'm not good at it. Look, obviously, you can't tell a woman you just met you love her. But it sucks that you can't.
When we wrote it, it felt like, oh God, there's no, how do you sell this? Like people are gonna see this and they're gonna roll their eyes.
I finished the speech. There was just this pause after I finished, and Megan Brandman, our casting director, said, "Will you marry me?" Which was very sweet.
That was the signal.
In that one moment, we knew that A, we had our Ted, and B, maybe the show could actually work.
A big part of the show is this couple, Marshall and Lily.
Hello, sailor.
They just got engaged.
In a way, they kind of represent the ideal to Ted. The idea we had for the show was see someone searching for love and also see two people trying to keep young love together.
Screw those guys, we're adorable.
I know, God.
And then I found out that I'm loosely playing Craig, and Josh is loosely playing Carter.
That is why we're best friends.
So I decided that we needed someone gigantic, and Jason Segel is 6'4", and he could capture the truly powerful presence that I am.
Mr. Stinson, this is Willis from Lobby Security. Sorry to bother you, but we've had reports of a Sasquatch loose in the building.
When I came in to meet with them, I was already testing for another show, and I was attached to it, so I couldn't even test for this show.
We're huge fans of Freaks and Geeks, and we just love Jason so much, and he was our first choice for the role.
There's so many people in this town, you don't have to wait for anybody, and they waited for me.
I think you'll find I'm full of surprises tonight.
So there's more surprises, like what?
Boogity-boo! And that's all of them.
My wife was freaked out that we were writing a part based on her, and she was sort of like, that makes me feel strange that you're doing that. And she said the one way she'd be okay with it is if we got Allison Hannigan.
Allison and I hit it off right from the start. She was there for my studio test. It was the scene where I proposed to her and I popped the champagne cork and it hits her in the eye.
I promised Ted we wouldn't do that.
She went up on her lines in the middle of the thing, and there's this awkward pause, at which point we both started riffing.
Did you know there's a Pop-Tart under your fridge?
No, but dibs. What is that champagne?
It was the biggest laugh we got.
I don't know why I was so scared of this. It's pretty easy, right?
She's just so sweet and funny that she brings this sort of like lightness, this light touch to that role, where she can get in there and just give crap back to Barney. She can call Ted
The little bitch.
in the pilot, and it can be charming rather than too aggressive.
She's one of the guys too, and she can drink a beer.
Come on! Jump! 10 seconds!
Suck it, losers!
She was funny, but she also had heart, which I think is important. And I really enjoy the relationship of Marshall and Lily.
There's my age, and she and her husband do all this classy grown-up stuff. Maybe we should start doing some grown-up stuff.
That's some pretty grown-up stuff we did this morning.
Yeah, but it wasn't classy.
When you write a character that's this beautiful, confident woman who's just awesome, you know, you hope you can get something even approximating that. And when Kobe walked in, it was like we had just sort of like conjured it up.
I was kind of in an interesting situation where I had to decide between 3 pilots, and I just loved the idea of going to work every day and laughing and trying to make people laugh.
I'm a dirty, dirty girl. Ow. Reporting live, Robin Scherbatsky, Metro News 1.
We have to give credit to Megan Brandman, our casting director. She was literally flipping channels and saw Kobe just doing some bit part on like an hour drama, and she said from day one, I have your Robin, and she was right.
Can that girl take a close-up? I ask you. Yeah, she is a spectacular find.
She is such a strong, independent woman who seemingly has this soft side, which is displayed throughout the entire season.
Okay, I've missed you. Not in a we're gonna make out way. Not even in an I forgive you way. Just in an I've missed you way.
The way we wrote Barney, the script was like a Jack Black type, a John Belushi-esque, kind of like hard drinking, heavier set kind of guy.
I can tell you personally that when I read it, Neil Patrick Harris is not who I was picturing.
$100 says when you turn around, I say, wow.
Neil came in for the audition and literally did, from the pilot, the shoulder roll when he's playing laser tag.
Yeah, the audition scene, which was during a laser tag game, a phone call.
Hey, loser, how's not playing laser tag? Because playing laser tag is awesome!
He kind of like moved some furniture around before the audition. We were sort of like, what's he doing?
But I'm playing laser tag in the scene. So I just did all sorts of crazy stuff. I did a dive roll, and I didn't judge the distance very well.
Like did a crazy flip in our office and slammed up against our wall, like knocked some stuff off a desk.
It was extraordinary. I've never seen an actor go for it like he went for it.
And once Neil regained consciousness, we told him he had the part.
Okay, meet me at the bar in 15 minutes, and suit up!
Well, I think Bob Saget is great because he's done the family man, father, you know, talking to his kids. He's done that, you know, on Full House, but he's also just so ridiculously funny.
They had a few other people come in and do it too, like like John Davidson and Slappy White, and then they ended up in Florence Henderson, and then they had me do it.
He sort of has that subversive tone to his voice, in addition to sounding like a TV dad, sort of, and in addition to also sounding a little bit like Josh Radnor, because we needed someone whose voice could plausibly be Josh's voice 25 years from now. So we sort of just lined up all of those ingredients, and Bob Saget was the guy.
Kids, I'm gonna tell you an incredible story. The story of how I met your mother.
Are we being punished for something?
No?
Yeah, is this gonna take a while?
Yes.
We get a lot of angry comments from people that Ted and Robin can't end up together, but that was just not the story we ever set out to tell.
We could be friends.
Because we live right above the bar, and Craig said, you don't declare you want to meet the love of your life, wander down to a bar, 15 minutes later, meet her. I can't do this anymore. I need an answer.
If you want me to say yes right now, I can't do that.
I feel Ted's journey is he's trying to find this perfect person, and maybe through our relationship, he'll like chill out about that a little bit and not be so, aggressive.
Because that, kids, is the true story of how I met your Aunt Robin.
Aunt Robin?
I thought this was how you met Mom.
Will you relax? I'm getting to it.
Season 1 was a really relaxed, comfortable environment for everyone, and I think Pam Fryman's to thank for almost all of that.
I don't know how people do sitcoms without just one director directing all of the episodes, because for us it was just crucial. Pam is amazing, and she comes on and she makes everyone a family in about 5 minutes. She just did an amazing job, and she's coming back to direct all of season 2, which we're thrilled about.
I came back for you.
Her specific talent as a director, I think, is to get the best work possible out of people, because people just want to do it for her.
You also know that she's not going to let you do anything that you're not going to be happy with on screen, which is a very safe feeling because you'll try things.
I'm better friends with Ted than you are.
That is a lie.
It is not a lie.
Okay, that's it. You and me.
Oh, you
I'm not afraid of you.
Come on.
I'll show you things you've never seen before. You're a man.
I'm not only, a fan of my job and that I get to work with all these people, but I'm a real fan of the show.
Metro News 1 may not be #1 in viewership, but this reporter takes pride in... Wow! Oh my God, I'm covered in horse crap!
It's funny how these like catchphrases have sort of appeared with Barney. Like, we certainly never set out to make him the Fonz.
What up?
Yeah, like the legendary thing, just it was funny one time, so it's like, all right, we'll do that again. And then all of a sudden he's saying it all the time.
Trust me, it's gonna be legendary. It's gonna be legendary. We're building an igloo in Central Park. It's gonna be legendary.
I like legendary.
What's the word?
There's a lot of nice consonants to it. L's and G's and D's, and then a Y at the end. It's brilliant.
It's gonna be legend. Wait for it. And I hope you're not lactose intolerant, because the second half of that word is dairy.
His whole goal in the pilot is, Ted, you put on a suit.
Suit up! Look at you, you beautiful bastard. You suited up.
And then we started tweaking it, and we had things like
flight suit up, snow suit up, penguin suited up.
What the hell are you doing?
Some birthday suiting up.
I love Suit Up. Because I was suited up for one night, and it was amazing.
You suited up!
Dolce & Gabbana helped me on that one.
Freeze frame high five. Phone 5, tiny 5.
In the finale, he says,
Ted, you're forcing me to be the voice of reason, and it's not a good look for me.
I think that's a great line.
When a scene calls for us to dance, we're going to dance.
What's better, the robot or the rain dance? Man, that's a tough one.
The robot always wins over the rain dance.
It is on! It is on till the break of dawn.
Jason is a far better dancer than Josh. Josh would do your super stereotypical white guy bite the lip, shake the arms to the side kind of dance. That's all he would muster. Jason will pop and lock like nobody's business, dude.
Jason has shown me some dance moves that I won't ever forget.
Dangerous levels of psychic must do, robot.
We've only really seen what Jason has to offer. Josh hasn't really been able to bring it, dance fever style.
And I did a killer rain dance. But Marshall's got some moves.
We'll probably do a dance-off.
That might be like a season 2 DVD question.
We had written this song called Hey Beautiful.
And we said, hey, we got a TV show. What better opportunity to maybe force our theme song into it?
They're real sneaky, those two. You gotta keep your eye on them.
If our plan goes as planned, we'll be rock stars this time next year, and we'll be done with this TV gig.
The song? Oh God, you're getting everybody to do that.
It's not my thing. It's hard enough to get a director to talk, let alone sing.
I honest to God would. I'm not shy, but I can't remember how the theme song goes.
How I Met Your Mother goes,
I don't know, that's about all I got.
They're gonna make $1 million from that do-do-do-do-do.
This is where you find out we're Milli Vanilli. We didn't actually sing it, we farmed it out.
I'm gonna be upset because when I leave here, I'm gonna know it by heart.
The 12 seconds of glory that is our theme song
Okay,
goes.
ba 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 ba.
But you know, it's better on the show.
Some of my favorite moments are anytime that someone gets beaten up, especially Ted. Ted gets beaten up a lot on the show.
I love Rajiv. Who doesn't?
Oh, driver! Hello!
That reveal of him in the bar in the pilot is still one of my favorite moments.
There's no such thing as this signal. But yeah, that was a signal. Signal.
My favorite episode to do was the one where I was old, younger Barney, granola Barney.
Shannon! I love you! I love you so much!
I gave myself a bit of a walk, kind of like a Gobo Muppet walk, Gobo Fraggle.
But the Nicaraguans need us.
So that was fun.
High five. Sorry, I only give high twos.
I loved getting to do that scene with Allison on the side of the road.
Ted, let's go to New Haven.
Lily, don't do this to yourself.
I just need to know if I can get in. If I do this interview and get into the program, then I'll know, and I can forget all about it and get married. Come on, it's an adventure.
No, it's not an adventure, it's a mistake.
It was great to just have that give and take with her.
The episode that I particularly loved was when they were trapped in the limo for the night.
Yeah, that's right. A limo.
Got a fake Moby in the car with them.
Oh, hey, we're here. All right. You guys gonna come in? You sure? Come on, it's gonna get nuts in there. This dude owes me money.
I like Okay Awesome because it's so different.
Whoa, this place is loud.
You think?
When I read it, I was like, this is so cool. Like it's gonna be totally subtitle. Like you're not gonna hear anything.
I really enjoyed the Thanksgiving episode.
It's Basque Ice Ball, okay? And I'm the best.
Oh.
You wish.
Oh, well, maybe that's just because you haven't seen me play.
One of my favorite moments, it's just at the end of the pilot when the camera is pulling back and everyone clinks glasses.
I am so turned on right now.
Seeing our whole cast together and clinking a glass and smiling, like saying to the future. When you're shooting a pilot, you don't know if there's gonna be a future. And something about that moment, just seeing they're all so great together and there's like a power to the five of them just being together.
To my fiancé.
To the future.
Do one hell of a night.
The last season was really just a gift. It was really just the most fun job we've ever had.
We all felt good in every step, and every time we thought this can't be really happening this way because it's all so positive.
I've made 5 new friends, and I've also learned so much from this whole experience.
It always comes down from the top and what kind of people run a show. And so there's a lot of heart in the people that make this show.
It's just everything you could hope for in a season of work. It was fantastic.
I feel so grateful for this role and to be with this company of people and all of it.
Have you considered telling her the truth?
Seriously, honey, men are working here.
We know how the final episode is gonna go. And between here and then, who knows?
This is a longer story than one season. We hope to be able to tell the story over the course of several seasons and really see these characters change and grow up and go through a lot of stuff. So we're thrilled. We're really excited for season 2.
Made it rain! That's what I did today! And that's enough! I've done my part, now get down here!
And part of it is gonna be sort of finding out what happens after Happily Ever After. You know, he got the girl of his dreams. Now maybe he's gonna find out, is this really what I want? Who knows?
I will only tell my mother what's happening in season 2. I cannot tell you, but it's going to be fun.